Hi, my name is Kenady and I'm with iBelieve, and I'm also the co-author of #Completely Married, the book. Now today I want to ask you, will you be a worrier or a worshiper? A worrier or a worshiper? If I can be honest, I am in a season where I can very well worry. Just the other day, I was sitting on the couch with my husband after dinner, and he just said out of nowhere, "Yo, it's crazy, it's scary." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Our life." And see, we can laugh at that. We're in a season where God is calling us deeper into Him, trusting Him, and in faith. Maybe you're in a season of where you can very well worry as well. I'm sure we all can raise our hands at the season that we're in currently. But God took me to Habakkuk, and that's what I want to talk about today. Habakkuk was a prophet during the time of Judah, and he saw a lot of things that made him worry. He made him worry and question God. In the first chapter, verse 2, he says, "O Lord, how long shall I cry for help, and you will not hear? Or cry to you violence, and you will not save?" You see, Habakkuk was focused on the circumstances, the evil that was going around in Judah and around the nations, and he was concerned. See, when we focus on our circumstances for too long, quite like Habakkuk did, we can start making judgments on God. God, where are you? God, why are you not answering my prayers? God, I've been praying for our nation. God, I've been praying for my kids. God, I'm praying for my marriage. I'm praying for my job. Do you not hear? And so he goes back and forth with the Lord, and God was sharing his plans and what he was going to do, and Habakkuk questioned that as well. Then in the second chapter, verse 20, God says, "But the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him." Y'all, we do not serve a dead God. He is not a false God. He is not like the idols that he mentions in the verses above that cannot hear and cannot see and cannot save. Our God is alive and well, and he is on the throne. Don't let your circumstances fool you otherwise, tell you otherwise. The enemy does not have the upper hand. No matter what we see, no matter what you're going through, God cares and God sees, and he has a plan. And so when Habakkuk heard God say this, he took his eyes off of the circumstances, off of what he saw around him, and instead he worshiped him. He worshiped him. I've heard the report of who you are, God. I heard of what you've done before, and I praise you. In chapter 3, verse 17, Habakkuk says, "Though the fig tree should not blossom, nor the fruit be on the vines, the produce of the olive fail, and the fields yield no food, the flock be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will take joy in the God of my salvation. God, the Lord is my strength. He makes my feet like the deer's. He makes me tread on high places." He's saying no matter if there's famines, no matter if there's no growth, no matter if my job doesn't produce the income that I need, no matter if what I see is dead and barren, God, I rejoice in you. You are my salvation. You are on the throne. You are my strength and my shield and my refuge, and I praise you. You see, Habakkuk went from a worrier to a worshiper, a worrier to a worshiper. He took his eyes off of the circumstances and he put his eyes on the one who is above everything. See, nothing changed from the chapter 1 to chapter 3 in Habakkuk. from around him. The only thing that changed was within him. His circumstances around him did not change. What changed was within him, and he removed his focus off the problem to the problem solver. You might be in a circumstance where it's a lot. You have a right to worry. There's things, it's crazy. Like my husband said, it's crazy. It's a little scary. But we serve a God who is alive and who is on the throne, and he is worthy to be praised. He has everything under control. Don't let your circumstances make you think that God is not good, that God does not care, that God is not able. He cares, he sees, he has a plan. There's a bigger picture involved. So take your eyes off of what you're going through, off of what we see, and place it on him. Worship him. Declare and stand on the promises of who he is. No matter what we go through here on this earth, there's a better life waiting ahead for us. And so we can worship God for who he is despite our circumstances. And so I hope this blesses you. I'll be praying for you. Pray for me too. And y'all take care. God bless.